What up, family? Got the Jordan 11 Gamma Blues. These two pairs are the same, so I'm gonna take one of these out. They're super perfect, the authentic, and Nike. You can see the Jumpman. Pretty much, this one, the shade is very different, very lighter. These two, they're very close, but in hand, this one is a more brighter towards a yellow. This is more of a light yellow. Shoe trees. It's a little bit lighter, more towards a sky blue, and these are more of that darker gamma blue. Look at the font on the boxes. This one is completely different compared to these two. The box is definitely different on, I want to say, on all three. The engraving on Nike one just looks a lot more engraved down in that material. You can almost see it popping up in between there. This one is not so much, and same goes, well, this one, wow, strange. This one actually pops out a little more than this one. You can see them bubbles a little bit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to catch it on camera, but it definitely pops out more. This one is pretty much flat. Yeah, you had that one. Look at the side of the box. Jumpman. This one is much skinnier, Jumpman. And let's say it's a little smaller. These two are pretty much the same. Same order here. The biggest difference on this one, straight off the bat, looking at it, is that third space and tag. You can see it's just creased in the middle, so it doesn't look nice and pretty when you can just see that Jumpman Jordan. You can barely read it. Looks like it's kind of down in there. When you pull the tongue up, it comes out. But on these pair, you can just see, you can just read it straight off the back. As far as the bottom, everything is good. Check out the carbon fiber. Boom. Boom. And boom. It feels the same on each pair. It looks the same. The bottoms, these pies are all the same on the bottoms pretty much. A little bit lighter over here. I don't even know if the camera's going to pick it up. But on this pair, the sole right here is, it's a little more lighter. That icy blue is light, much lighter than on these pair. But that's just the bottom. Who cares about the bottom? But I'm just showing you guys the toe boxes. Toe cap. As you can see on these two, the toe cap is more translucent than on this pair. It's strange because look at this. Like on this one, it's straight. It's barely translucent. You can barely see that little right there where the sole comes through, right there a little bit. But on the left shoe, you can see it more right there. So I mean, that's, I don't know what's up about that. I don't know if it's a quality control issue or what from Nike. But as you can see, the right one is more translucent than the left one. These ones are just much lighter and not as milky. And on this one, looks like the right one is more translucent than the left one. Take a look up patent leather. Patent leather is good on all of them. except this right shoe on this one is what's funny. It's like a little more grainy in the patent leather. The right shoe is good. It's flat and smooth like it should be. But on this, just on the right one on this pair, it's a little more grainy. See that? I want to say the strings are more, they're skinnier on the perfects, the super perfects. Actually pissed about this pair from Nike that came with this freaking crease in the tongue, and it pisses me off. And every time I look at this shoe, it just keeps standing out. I try to pull it out and just something happened when they made this. It's just there, man. That crease just keeps popping back up. Pisses me off. Tongue height is pretty much the same on all pair. I want to say it's a little bit higher on this pair. This is actually, I think the height it should be. I mean, I know this is how they are, the height. They're short on the 11s. For some reason, they make the tongues on 11 low. But they should make them like right this height, man. It's like perfect. I'm going to tell you right now, the 2.3s on all these pairs is damn good. These ones, I want to say, is a tad bit wider. Just a tad bit. The shading, I'm gonna say it's a little darker on the 2.3. The shade is a little darker on here. Then it gets a little lighter on these ones. And this is the lightest. I don't even know if it's as far as lighter, but it's just a different shade that makes it look a little bit lighter. I don't think the camera's gonna pick that up, but yeah. As far as the Jumpman lining up with the 2.3, I mean, I haven't gotten pairs straight from Nike where that Jumpman does not line up with the 2.3, so that is not a tell-all right there just because of that. Because that could be, sometimes this could be a little lower and that 2.3 could be higher. I've seen that a lot of times. So you can't go off of that ball lining up right in the middle, but these pairs do seem to line up right in the middle. Same goes with this pair. As for the supers, yeah, seems to line up right there in the middle. Okay, let's look at the patent leather lineup with the midsole. The patent leather on the supers are definitely, as you can see, much lower in the back. See that patent leather just, this is the lowest, this is the highest, and this is like in the middle. That line down the middle lines up perfect on these ones and on these ones. And this one is good. This one is a little bit to the left. But again, the patent leather height in the back, this pair is the lowest. This is definitely much higher than this one. And this one is like a little bit lower down. The Nike ones are a little bit lower down than these ones. The tag behind the tongue. I know this was a big thing online and on Instagram. People were saying that this tag, but all these tags are the same. None of them have any yellow in it. It's all blue, black, and white. Blue, black, and white. Blue, black, and white. There's no yellow in it whatsoever. I would say the blue on here is a little more darker than the other two. I think that's pretty much it, man. Just trying to help you guys out. I mean, definitely the perfects, the thing to look for. I mean, at least on this pair is that third spacing tag was a little scrunched in. But once you pull out the tongue, it like comes, you know, it comes out. It looks like basically the stitching on the top and on the bottom were too close. Like they should have pulled the tab all the way out and then stitched it. That's basically how it is. This is speaking from from looking at the front. Again, the Nike toe cap is just a little more milkier. But like I said, this might vary because this side is more translucent than this one. But this one is definitely more translucent. Both of these two are. But again, the pair from Nike isn't perfect. Look at this freaking crease they got in my tongue, man. Hopefully I can get this out. I've been trying. I'm not trying too hard, but I've been doing this a lot. Just thinking that it would come out, but it looks like it's there, man, for good. You guys can leave any thoughts, any comments. The height of the shoe, the Perfects, is much lower. As you can see that. These two are the same, but these are a little bit lower. The total height of the shoe. But I'm gonna holla at you guys later, man. Thanks for watching. Stay glued to the channel. Got giveaways galore coming. Happy New Year. And peace.